Hi guys, Heather Silva here. I am going to go through a little stretching for morning exercises. Stretching is a huge thing. When you start working out, your muscles will get sore, they will get tight, and you will need to stretch. Used to be something that I skipped out a lot on. Sometimes if I was time crunching, I wouldn't even do warm-ups. The programs that I do, they give you a warm up. All programs give you a warm up, and then they also give you some stretching time. I have totally ditched out on them. But what I've learned over the years is stretching actually is a part of the process. Stretching helps you stretch sore muscles. It is good for the body to wake up. So morning stretches are really good to kind of get the blood flowing, get your body moving. All your creaks and cranks out from the morning, laying down flat for a period of time. And then also, this is like a mental thing, but in reality, if you are stretching as you're working out, you are giving way for more muscle to have room for it and healthily. I have stretch marks from growing. They're totally growing stretch marks. And then I do have a couple that was from working out, and it was probably due to me not stretching as much. So, huge thing. So, I don't want to take too much of your time. It's something in 5, so everyone could do something in 5 minutes. Even, right now we're all kind of more home than we're normally home, but I hope that you bring this into your life throughout your years after all of this stuff and we're out running around and stuff like that you do have 5 minutes to do something. So this is going to be a little less than 5 minutes because it is stretching. So I'm going to show you the first stretch. Oh, my mat is everywhere, and obviously my project is still in order with my basement. Okay, so let me make sure. So I'm going to just do a couple stretches. I want you to touch your toes. So you want to slide down, touch your toes. Sort of going to look like yoga. I mean, it is kind of. But when you come up, I want you to stretch all the way up. And then, so do these a couple times. And really, yeah, they are just stretching toe touches. You're stretching your upper arms when you do that. Legs. Up. Feet. So do about 10 of those. That's a good amount. People whose legs can't, you might not have the flexibility that I do or that some do. So this might be hard. That might be hard. Bend your legs. Exercise is yours to make for yourself. So you want to be comfortable in the process, or, well, we know we ain't going to do it. So even in stretching, bend your legs. You're still warming up the body. You're still getting that blood flowing, and you're still stretching. And eventually over time, if you keep little by little unbending your legs, you're going to show that you do gain flexibility as you do it more often. So that is my first stretching exercise that I really like. Another one is another toe touching one. But this one is like a little bit different because you're going to cross your legs, and then you're going to toe touch. And then you're going to do the other side. What this does is it accentuates the stretch on this back thigh area. I need to know my anatomy, ladies and gents. Okay, so, and then you can also feel it like kind of in back here. So I, again, do 5 on each side, so 10 total. You can loosen the cross. If this is too challenging, you could kind of keep it just a little bit cross bend. You can always bend your legs a little bit, still getting a stretch. Another one that's a standing one that also incorporates crossing your legs. I like this one a lot because I've been really focusing on this area of the body, those love handles. It just seems like I never can get rid of them, but crossing your leg and then stretching. So the leg that you're crossing, you want to stretch towards that way, or you can even do it that way. Maybe it's, yeah, that way. So opposite, sorry. Cross your leg front, and the opposite leg that's back, is the arm that you want to reach. And that is really good. Here, don't see my arm, like that. So, and then I cross over and I do it again. And again, so like 5 on each side, so 10 total. This is really, really a good stretch. I absolutely love it. I've done it in a lot of programs. Like I said, I wasn't much of a stretcher, so it's almost like new to be like, oh, I like that stretch. So as I was saying, I'm trying to keep this under a certain amount of time. So you want to do those stretches. Opposite foot, opposite arm. Oh, I'm doing it wrong again. Opposite foot, opposite arm. Okay, so then let's do a floor exercise. That is a stretching one that you're probably all familiar with, probably from gym class. But it's important to get these front leg squats or stretches in as well. So really, I used to be so good at the sit and reach in school. I don't know if you guys remember it. I mean, it was like the only thing that I could actually do. But what I have noticed now that I have thicker thighs and more muscle in my legs, I'm not as flexible in those areas as I used to be. So these stretches really help me kind of get back to where I was. I am super flexible, but sometimes like the sore muscles and stuff gets in the way. So yeah, just touch your toes, guys. So really, that's pretty much it. So if you can't go that far, touch your ankles. You know, you just want to try to stretch out your legs as good as you can. You can go all the way down if you can. I would sit and hold it, like 1, 2, sit up, 1, 2, sit up, 1, 2. So like 10, or you could even like stay down there for a whole 10 seconds. That's something to shoot for too. So then last but not least, it's my favorite. Honestly, guys, I child pose for life. Child pose for life. So there's a couple ways you can have your hips wide like that and kind of sit back. But the most point is when you go into a child's pose, you're sitting on your feet or you go wide. And then you want to kind of just pray. And stretch out your back and your ribs and your arms. And you can even like, I'm going to show you my hands, what they're doing. I learned this in Pio. Shailene always told us to like crawl your fingers a little. It helps you get more of a stretch out. And make sure that you're sitting back on your feet. Good. So I like stretching my fingers. Getting a grip on the ground and kind of stretching out my arms feels really good. And then another thing you could do while you're in child's pose is go to the side. So you walk your hands to one side, sit, go to the other side, and sit. And then you go back and you relax. Good breathing exercises too is definitely in through your mouth as you're stretching. I mean, in through your nose and out through your mouth. You want to make sure, even while you're stretching, I mean, it is work. I'm sweating from doing all that. It is work, stretching. So make sure that you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Keep it active and believe in yourself, because that's the most important thing. Just try them. If you like them, do them often. If you don't, tell me what more you would like to see. I hope everyone's having a great morning. Lots of love and lots of peace. Bye.